Let's be honest for a second. The idea of waking up in the morning, checking your phone, and seeing that you made money overnight is the ultimate goal. It's the ultimate symbol of financial freedom. It means you've built something that works for you, even while you rest. It represents a fundamental shift in how you live, moving from a life of obligation to one of pure opportunity. But let's be clear. This isn't about being lazy. It's not about avoiding work. In fact, it requires significant upfront effort. It's about creating true freedom, the freedom to choose your projects, set your own schedule, and be present for the moments that matter. It's about reclaiming your most valuable asset, your time, and using it on your own terms. This is achieved by building a system where your time is no longer directly traded for a paycheck. The traditional model has a hard cap. There are only 24 hours in a day. We're aiming to break that equation. By creating assets that generate income independently, you build a machine that works for you around the clock, multiplying your earning potential beyond the hours you can physically work. And in 2024, this isn't just a fantasy for the super rich. The digital revolution has leveled the playing field. The tools and platforms available today make it possible for almost anyone to start building their own streams of passive income. From content creation to automated investing, the barrier to entry has never been lower. The opportunity is right at your fingertips. This is your ticket to financial security, giving you the power to choose your life's direction. Think about what an extra $500 or $1,000 per month could do for you. That's debt disappearing. That's stress melting away. It's the freedom to finally pursue a passion or leave a job that drains you. It's not just money, it's options, it's breathing room. The first time I earned $1 of passive income, it was a tiny dividend from a stock I owned. It was less than a coffee, but it changed my entire mindset. It wasn't the amount that mattered. It was the proof. The tangible evidence that money could be earned without trading my time for it. That single dollar flipped a switch in my brain, proving the concept was real and showing me the path forward. So what exactly is this passive income we hear so much about? Let's clear things up right away. It is not free money that appears out of thin air with zero effort. Think of it like planting a fruit tree. There is a lot of work at the beginning, but once that tree matures, it will produce fruit year after year with very little effort from you. Active income is what most of us are familiar with. It's the salary you get from your 9-to-5 job. But relying solely on it is like running on a treadmill. Passive income is about building an escalator right next to that treadmill. When you hear stock market, you might picture the chaos of Wall Street traders in expensive suits. But that image is a relic. The game has completely changed. Thanks to technology, the walls of Wall Street have been torn down, making investing one of the most powerful and accessible ways for anyone to start building real wealth and generating passive income. And when I say accessible, I mean it. You don't need a fortune. You can literally begin with as little as $5. This is possible thanks to fractional shares, which let you buy a small slice of even the most expensive stocks. So the excuse of not having enough money is officially off the table. So where do you put that money? The secret for most successful investors isn't trying to pick individual stocks. It's investing in an index fund or an ETF. Think of an ETF as one basket holding hundreds of different stocks, instantly diversifying your investment. An S&P 500 ETF, for example, gives you a piece of the 500 largest U.S. companies. This strategy reduces risk and is a proven path to long-term growth. Getting started is simpler than you think. Download a reputable brokerage app on your phone, like Fidelity, Vanguard, or Charles Schwab. These platforms are your gateway to the market. Link your bank account, and with a few taps, you can buy your first ETF. That's it. You are now officially an investor and a part owner of the largest companies in the world. The passive income comes from dividends, small cash payments companies give to shareholders like you. But here's the real secret. Automatically reinvest those dividends to buy more shares. This creates a powerful snowball effect called compounding. Your money starts earning more money, which then earns even more. It's the engine that allows your wealth to grow on its own, working for you 24/7. Real estate is a classic path to wealth, but the idea of saving up a massive down payment for a house can feel impossible. The good news is, You don't need hundreds of thousands of dollars to get started in real estate anymore. You can begin investing with as little as $100 through something called a REIT, which stands for Real Estate Investment Trust. A REIT is a company that owns and operates income-producing properties, like apartment buildings, shopping malls, or office towers. When you buy a share of a REIT, you are essentially becoming a landlord without having to deal with tenants, toilets, or termites. A popular example is Realty Income, which owns thousands of commercial properties and pays out a dividend every single month. If you have a skill, a passion, or some specialized knowledge, you can package it into a digital product and sell it an infinite number of times. A digital product could be anything from an ebook, a short online course, photo presets, or even a simple budget spreadsheet template. You create it once, and then you can sell it over and over again, 24/7, to a global audience. The profit margins are, well, incredibly high. I saw a perfect example recently. A college student who was excellent at using Notion created templates for other students. Within a few months, he was making over $1,000 a month in purely passive income. People often think they missed the boat on YouTube, but that couldn't be further from the truth. YouTube is a massive search engine, second only to Google, and it is hungry for new content. You create a video once, and that video can continue to get views and generate ad revenue for years to come. The beauty of YouTube is that you can make videos about literally anything you are passionate about. Once your channel reaches 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, you can apply to have ads run on your videos. Every video you upload is like a digital employee that works for you around the clock. Affiliate marketing is one of the easiest ways to dip your toes into the world of online passive income. The concept is simple. You earn a commission for recommending a product or service to someone else. The key to doing this successfully and ethically is to only recommend products and services that you genuinely use and believe in. Think about the products you already use and love. Is it a particular brand of coffee? Your favorite running shoes? You can start a simple blog, a YouTube channel, or even just a social media page dedicated to your niche. The viewer gets a trusted recommendation, and I earn a small commission for referring them. It's a win-win situation. We've covered a lot of ground, and you now have the foundational knowledge you need. But a map is useless if it stays on a shelf. Knowledge without action is the great trap of analysis paralysis. The single most important thing you can do right now is bridge that gap by taking one small, tangible step forward. This is where the real magic begins. Forget the excuses. The biggest barrier to building wealth isn't a lack of money or ideas. It's a single, powerful force: inertia. The gravitational pull of your current routine that keeps you exactly where you are. Breaking free requires a deliberate act of will, a single push to get the flywheel turning. Your journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. But what that old saying misses is the power of that first movement. It shatters the status quo and proves that change is possible. The best part? You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. You can take that step in the next 10 minutes. Let's make this concrete. If stock market investing resonated, your first step isn't picking a stock. It's downloading a brokerage app like Fidelity or Vanguard and creating your account. If creating a digital product sounded exciting, open a blank document and brainstorm 10 problems you know how to solve. If real estate caught your eye, spend 10 minutes on Zillow familiarizing yourself with prices in a target neighborhood. The first step is always small, simple, and designed to create momentum. Taking that first tiny action does something profound. It rewires your brain. It sends a powerful signal that you are someone who follows through. This initial push creates momentum, the unstoppable force that makes the second step easier than the first. You are literally building a new identity, one action at a time. Remember, the path to financial freedom is a marathon, not a sprint, built from thousands of small, consistent steps. Each action is a brick. Laid consistently, they build a fortress of wealth. These small decisions compound over time, creating a future you can't even imagine right now. The cost of inaction is far greater than the risk of a small misstep. So what are you waiting for? The opportunity is here. The path is clear. Your first step is right in front of you. Take take it now.